Have you ever been in a situation where your cat bites you and then immediately licks you? Why do so many cats do so? Is it what we commonly refer to as carrot after stick? Or is the cat playing with me? Well, actually, it depends on 4 situations. And if you want to stop your cat from biting you, especially during the 3 biting periods, stay tuned as we will also mention it in the video. When we, as cat owners, are petting a cat and touch a sensitive area like its belly or tail, the cat may bite us without hesitation. Of course, the bite is not too hard. It's just their way of telling us not to touch that area. Generally, when we get bitten, we know that the cat is angry, so we stop and either pet them elsewhere where it's allowed. The cat notices our change and is happy to see that we try to correct our behavior. So in response, the cat licks us a couple of times to show approval and recognition. Cats cannot communicate directly with us through language, so they communicate with us through certain behaviors. Also, when your cat becomes impatient with your petting, they may communicate the need for a break by gently biting you, aside from sensitive areas. This bite is typically not too forceful, accompanied by light licking, possibly to minimize any emotional impact on you. Essentially, it signifies, yes, I want you to stop for now, but I still love you. At times, cats may bite humans due to their hunting instinct, particularly when we use our hands or feet to engage with them. Cats perceive our hands and feet as imaginary enemies or prey, prompting them to engage in biting. However, their bite can startle them upon realization that it is the hand of their owner, the one who provides food and care. As a result, their bites are usually not too forceful. Nevertheless, some cats, once they enter a hunting state, may take some time to readjust and may lick the prey after biting, as a way of assessing its worth. After confirming that the taste is not pleasing, they typically refrain from consuming it. Younger kittens, around 2 to 3 months old, may not have learned the appropriate level of force while biting, so it is crucial for us as their caretakers to respond when they bite and make them aware that their bite was too hard. This can be done by swiftly withdrawing our hand, reprimanding them, or gently tapping their head to discourage the behavior. The third scenario occurs when a cat displays a gesture of apology and goodwill. Once again, it can be challenging for cats to communicate through language. While we may meow back and forth with cats, it primarily expresses closeness and friendliness rather than conveying extensive meaning. Cats have various vocalizations, and understanding the different meanings behind a cat's meowing can be difficult for some people. Therefore, when your cat wants to play with you and meows without a response, they need to find another way to communicate their intentions. Cats are intelligent creatures, and some cats will innocently stare at you until you come closer. Others may pounce on you and lightly bite, engaging in playful nips or a combination of biting and licking. These behaviors could indicate that the cat is bored and seeking playtime. If your cat suddenly bites you out of boredom, it's likely they are trying to get your attention and initiate play. However, after the bite, your reaction might make the cat wonder if they have hurt you. To show that they didn't mean to harm you with the bite, they may give you a lick as a gesture of goodwill. In such situations, we can choose to forgive them and set aside what we were doing to engage in playtime with them. Fourth, cats expressing affection towards their owners or caretakers. Sometimes cats will gently bite people as a way to show their affection. When cats are young, their mother often licks them, and during the grooming process, she may give them a gentle bite, alternating between licking and biting as a display of motherly love. In households with multiple cats that have good relationships, they may also groom each other, and a gentle bite is a common behavior that aids in better fur grooming. Therefore, if a cat suddenly licks you and then gently bites, or bites you and then licks, it is not an attempt to attack but rather an expression of their feelings towards you. This is one of the ways cats communicate their affection to humans. Some cats meow, some rub against you, and others may use gentle bites. Whether your cat bites you and then licks or licks you and then bites, it can be their way of showing love. If your cat appears unperturbed by the situation, such as when you are close to them or when you are petting them, it is likely because they love you and feel comfortable. In such instances, their behavior is a testament to their affection for you. Therefore, it's important not to assume that a cat biting you automatically means they are being aggressive. The meaning behind cat bites can vary depending on the situation, especially if the cat licks you afterwards. Some cats may give gentle bites, while others may bite with more force. To minimize the occurrence of being bitten by a cat, there are several key strategies to consider. First, it's crucial to help them understand that our hands and feet are not their toys. Kittens around 1 month old have the ability to track moving objects, so it's essential to prepare and provide them with appropriate toys in advance. Spending time playing and training with them can redirect their biting behavior. Second, if a cat bites too hard, it's important to react and let them know that their bite was too strong. Meanwhile, it's crucial to avoid touching their sensitive areas while doing so. Understanding our cats and identifying their sensitive areas, such as tails and bellies, which most cats generally dislike being touched, is key to preventing aggressive behavior. Additionally, it's advisable to refrain from impulsive actions that we consider intimate, such as kissing or hugging suddenly and forcefully, as these actions may be seen as offensive by the cat. Cats may exhibit aggressive behavior due to nervousness. Lastly, it's important to remember that each cat is unique, and we should discover and learn about their individual preferences. By observing and understanding their behavior, we can better respond to their needs and minimize the likelihood of being bitten. By implementing these strategies, we can foster a safer and more harmonious relationship with our feline companions. However, there are 3 special times when you need to be understanding of your cats that often bite. Teething period. It usually occurs between 4 to 6 months of age. During this process, new teeth emerge and push out the baby teeth, often causing gum pain or discomfort. Cats may bite people's hands to relieve the discomfort or alleviate the pressure on their gums. It is important to provide appropriate chew toys during this period. Estrus or heat period. When unspayed female cats enter the estrus period, their hormone levels undergo significant changes, and they may exhibit more aggressive behavior, including biting people's hands. This is also be an attempt to attract the attention of male cats. If a cat's biting behavior during the estrus period is severe, spaying may be considered. Illness. Cats may experience pain, restlessness, anxiety, or irritability when they are ill, and these discomforting feelings can make them easily agitated or sensitive. Biting behavior may be their way of expressing discomfort, seeking attention, or warning people not to touch painful areas. Therefore, if a cat unusually increases its frequency of biting people, it is recommended to take it to a veterinary clinic for examination. So don't assume that when a cat bites you, it means they dislike you, especially if the cat also includes licking. You should observe if the cat's behavior falls into one of the 4 scenarios mentioned earlier, and understand the message and affection the cat is trying to convey to you. Also remember that cats may bite people due to their natural instincts and lack of understanding, so it's important to teach them, just like teaching children. And if a cat frequently bites people because they are going through those 3 specific periods, please give them more care and understanding, as they are also going through a difficult time. So, have you ever been in a situation where your cat bites you and then immediately licks you? What do you think might be the reason behind this behavior? How would you handle such situations? Would you choose to discipline them or forgive them? We would love to hear about your experiences and thoughts. Please feel free to share in the comments section.